Welcome to the last workout of the week, Saturday, July 11th. We got a fun one for you. It is for time and it is 3 rounds. So before we get into that, we will talk about our warm-up, which also has 3 rounds, 20 alternating single leg V-ups. So we did these yesterday, laying on your back, arms come up, one leg comes up, they touch, we go back down, switch legs. 10 Cossack Squats, stepping out nice and wide. We're gonna squat down over that one leg, come back up, squat down over the other leg, 10 alternating each time, 10 total. Then 10 dumbbell press per side or 10 push-ups. This is up to you. We're just trying to get that upper body push movement warmed up. So pressing that dumbbell either overhead, we can do it on our back doing a floor press, or we can do 10 push-ups. So 3 rounds of those movements, then we will go into our workout, which is called French Bulldog. We've got a couple options here, you guys. We have, this is for time. The rep scheme is 45, 30, and 10. So you will do 45 of each of the following movements, then 30 of each of them, and then 10 of each of them. The first is a single arm dumbbell overhead squat. So step out into a squat stance. Single arm overhead, we can alternate as needed here, okay? Try to work both sides evenly, but alternate as needed. You don't have to switch every time. You can split them in half. I know a couple of these are odd numbers, so one side is gonna get more than the other. Okay, so 45 single arm dumbbell overhead squats. Lock that arm out. I like to put my other arm out for balance. Go down and squat. Hips below knees, and then come back up. Try and keep that arm close. That's pretty much it. Keep nice and tall. If we drop our chest forward, we're gonna have to push that dumbbell back a little bit. This should be a challenging movement, so work with a weight that is light enough that you can get through all of these or go unweighted with it. And then we're gonna do, the second movement is V-ups or tuck-ups. So both legs, both arms laying on our back are going to come up and touch and come back down. This can be scaled to a tuck up where we tuck our knees in and bring our arms. It's gonna hit the same muscles there. Little kink thrown in here, you guys. After we hit those 45 reps, we are gonna go into a pike or plank and do 30 alternating shoulder taps. Then we will move into our second round of 30 single arm dumbbell overhead squats and 30 V-ups or tuck ups. Then we'll hit 30 shoulder taps, and then we'll finish with 15 of each and 30 shoulder taps. So 30 shoulder taps after each round. Okay, body weight option here, you guys. If we don't have a dumbbell, we are going to go 45, 30, 15. So the same rep scheme as before, but instead of those overhead squats, we are going to do jumping squats. So down into a squat, come up, jump high enough to get your feet off the ground. If you can't do a jumping squat, just come up quick, get kind of that explosive hip opening action. You should end up at least on your tiptoes at the top of that, and back down, and then sit-ups. These can be ab mat sit-ups, these can be anchored sit-ups, however you wanna do them. Sit-ups is the second movement, and again, we're gonna do 30 shoulder taps after each round. So 45, 30, 15 of those jumping air squats and sit-ups. This is for time, so go ahead and make sure you're recording your time on that. Okay, accessory work. You need a low box or chair. You're gonna go 3 sets of 25 lateral box or chair step ups. So stepping up sideways onto that box or chair. If you wanna throw in an extra challenge, you can do a crossover step up. So your foot actually goes across your front leg and you'll step up laterally onto that. If we don't have a box or chair to step up onto, let's go ahead and go into some reverse lunges, or again, to add some complexity, some reverse curtsy lunges. So our leg is gonna cross over behind. The second movement we're gonna do is 5 single arm dumbbell front squats each side. So dumbbell or whatever weight we have, kettlebell, that's fine, in that front rack position and squatting. So just like the overhead squat we did earlier, but instead of having that bell overhead, it'll be right here in the front rack position. So 3 sets of those 2 movements is our accessory work. Our stretching today, 3 sets of 5 scorpion stretches each side, so we don't have to alternate here. We can just bring our leg face down, arms out, bring our leg up and over, come back down 5 times, and then switch legs, bring that up and over. And then 30 seconds of tabletop holds. So lay on the ground, get our hands below us, and we're gonna push our hips up on and go up onto our hands and our feet in a tabletop, almost like a bridge position, but instead of having our arms overhead like we do with a bridge, we're gonna have them kind of down behind us. Okay, that is the stretching, 3 sets of those scorpion stretches and 30 seconds of tabletop hold. That is it for Saturday. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week. I know it was tough, but hopefully you guys liked it, and we'll just keep them coming. And thank you guys.